Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys an everyday makeup routine for the average woman. This look is perfect for somebody who is starting off with makeup in the beginning stages and you don't really know what products to use, what products to buy, what products to get. So I really explained specific products. You guys can try these makeup products out and see if they work for you. I am obsessed with how this look turned out and I just really think that it's super pretty and glowy and it just looks like you tried so hard on your makeup, but I really didn't try that hard and it's actually very easy to achieve. If you guys learned something from this video and if you guys would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. Face with no makeup on. Cute, right? So first off is moisturizing your lips. It is so important to have moisturized lips because if your lips are not moisturized, then your lipstick is not going to look good and it's going to go on all patchy. And you know, when your lips are dry and you put on like a liquid lipstick and your lips are crusty, and that's not cute. So this is the product that I use. It's the Blistex Conditioning Lip Serum and I got it at Target. And it looks a little weird when you first put it on. It looks white. When you put it on in the beginning of your makeup routine, it kind of just seeps into your skin and it feels nice and moisturized. The next thing that I always do is my brows, which I know is a little weird. Some people like to do their brows after their foundation. Some people like to do them before. Personally, I like to do them before. This is the product that I love to use. This is a Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in medium brown. I've been using this on and off for about 6 months now and I love this brow pencil. It's very comparable to the Anastasia brow definer, not the brow wiz, the brow definer. I suggest if you're starting off with makeup that you start off with a brow pencil. They're a little bit easier to work with and they're a lot more natural looking. This is for an everyday look and you don't want an Instagram brow. We don't need to clean them up, don't need to underline them or any of that. It's just natural brow. So I feel like this looks super natural and it's super easy to do. And then I just brush them through. I did just pluck my eyebrows. I don't get them done. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in probably like 2 or 3 years. I just pluck them and yeah, I don't let anybody touch my brows. Moving on to the face. I like to moisturize my face before anything. The moisturizer that I've been using is the Cetaphil moisturizing lotion. It's literally from Target in the dollar section. It's like a mini one and I've been using this for couple of weeks now and I really like it. It's super moisturizing and it's really cheap. So it's good moisturizer for somebody who is balling on a budget and doesn't want to spend a lot of money on a moisturizer. So for primer, I'm taking the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Lift and Firm Primer. I have used a couple of Hard Candy's primers before. I also used the hydrating one and I believe the smoothing one. So when I saw moisturizes and tightens, I was like, yes and yes. So I picked this one up and we'll see how it works. I really honestly love all of Hard Candy's products. I've never been disappointed in. This is the foundation that I've been obsessed with and if you've been watching my videos lately you know that. And it's the Hard Candy Glamouflauge Concealer and mine is in the shade Honey. I have not seen anybody else talk about this foundation, which I don't know why it's slept on. It's new, so I don't know if people just haven't tried it, but I highly recommend this foundation. It's $6 from Walmart. I'm sure you could probably get it online, but it's not sold at Target or CVS or any other drugstore, so only Walmart. I love the color, I love the coverage, I just love everything about it. And it's a 16-hour wear, which I don't think that I've ever tried wearing it for 16 hours, but it does last all day. And when I've worn this foundation, I put it on in the morning and it still looks good at night. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. My favorite way to apply this foundation is with a sponge or a beauty blender, but lately I've been using this baby right here, which is the Equate Beauty Classic Blender Sponge, and it's literally a dupe for the beauty blender, but instead of being $20, this one is $2, and I really actually like it a lot. It's obviously not a beauty blender, but it honestly does the same thing. And for somebody who is just looking for an everyday makeup routine, $2 versus $20, you know, And I get really dry around my nose, so I like to make sure that I really get in the creases of my nose. If not, it looks cakey and gross. So I like to do my concealer next. I'm using this since I started doing makeup, so like the last 5 years, and I've gone through so many tubes of this, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand. And this is such a good concealer for concealing. You can also use it without any foundation for just like an everyday look. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this underneath my eyes. And also a little bit on my lid, just to prime them for the shadow that we're going to be applying. And then also a little bit down my nose, on my forehead, to make my five head look a little bit smaller. Just going to buff this all into my skin with my beauty sponge. Okay, so I usually bake, but for the everyday makeup routine, baking is kind of not really practical for the everyday woman, and not everybody likes to bake. So I decided to not bake today, and I'm going to show you guys what I do. So this is the Wet n Wild Contour Palette. I used to use this a lot, and I recently just picked up another one for the sake of this video so I can show you guys. And so this comes with 2 different shades. It comes with like a yellow banana shade, and it comes with a brown contour shade. So I'm going to take the yellow highlighting shade. I'm taking my Morphe E53 brush. It's my favorite brush to set under my eyes with. Morphe is super affordable, and they have a Morphe store pretty much all over the place now. Morphe is really expanding, so there probably is a Morphe store in your area or opening up, so just kind of look there, and also online you can obviously order. I like to set my entire face with a face powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth, and mine is in golden beige. I use it all the time, and I obviously hit pan on it, so I really like it. So I'm just going to be setting that with a Morphe E2 brush, which is also another one of my favorite brushes from Morphe. Super good, super fluffy, it's just super big, and I love it. So I'm going to set my entire face with this face powder. Now that my base is all done, I'm going to do my eyes real quick. The palette that I recommend for everybody to start with is a Morphe 350 palette, which mine is super old, super dirty, so please don't judge me. So if you've never heard of this palette before, this is a Morphe 350 palette. It's a very neutral palette. There's obviously no pops of color. There is orange, but I feel like orange is like a neutral color. There's cool tones browns, there's warm tone browns, there's a couple of shimmers, and I am just obsessed with this palette. I am not a big YouTuber, I'm not a super known makeup artist, so I'm not affiliated with Morphe, so this is 100% my own opinion. Take it from somebody who's not getting paid for it. This is a good palette, so I highly recommend it. You're getting 35 shadows, which is why they call it the 350 palette. Wow. It's just a really, really good palette, guys, so I highly recommend it. I love Anastasia palettes too. I pretty much own all of them, but they're way more expensive than this palette, and they come with way less colors. So for somebody who's just starting or beginning, I highly recommend picking up a Morphe palette. The first shade that I'm going to be using is this color right here, which is just a light orangey color. We're going to take the Morphe E27 brush, and we're just going to go into that color, and I'm just going to apply this color to my crease. And this is super, super, super simple, and you just need to blend it out. And I'm going to go into this color right here, which is like a lighter brown color, and I'm just going to apply this to my crease on the outer corner and just kind of blend it. Then we're going to take this color right here, which is like a light gold kind of shimmery color, and I'm going to take this on my Morphe M224 brush, and we're going to pack this on all over the lid. The lashes I'm going to be using are just regular wispies. You can get them from Ardell, you can get them from Kiss, you can get them from pretty much any eyelash brand. I like these for every day because you can put mascara on them and they look like natural lashes. The only glue I ever use, and this is the Duo Brush On Lash Adhesive, and I'm freaking obsessed with this glue. This glue dries very fast, so you have to pretty much put them on right when you put the glue on. What I like to do is I like to look up and kind of place them on my eye, go in and secure them. I like to do my blush. I love blush, obsessed with blush. I don't like super pink blush, and I feel like when people think of blush, they think of like pink, but I like to use more like mauve or orangey. So this is the blush that I highly recommend. I've used it on so many skin tones, and it is MAC Gingerly Blush, and this is what it looks like. You can see it's like not super pink, but it's also not super orange. It's just like a very neutral colored blush. This blush is freaking amazing, and this is the blush that I love to use, and this is a Morphe E4 brush. I really don't like applying my blush with anything else but this, so I like to smile and blend it back through my cheekbones and just give myself a very natural flush using this blush. So I'm going to just be using the Wet n Wild contour palette that I used in the beginning. I'll be taking this color right here, and the brush that I love to contour with is a Morphe M530 brush. Looks like this. It's a white-haired brush, and I just love the size. I love the flexibility. I'm just going to dabble into that color and just kind of apply a little bit here. I like to set my face before I do my highlight, and this is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Longwear Setting Spray. I wanted to recommend a very inexpensive, cheap highlight for you guys that is bomb. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. Mine is super nasty and dirty, so I'm just going to show you guys the product. I jabbed my finger into it, so yeah, it's beat up, but I freaking love this highlighter. Every time I wear it, people are like, what highlighter are you wearing? And I always tell them, I'm like, it's Maybelline, and they're like, what? Yes, maybe it's Maybelline. So I like to take my brush, and I first like to highlight my nose. I love highlighting my nose, guys. It's literally like my favorite part about makeup. I just love it so much. So I like to highlight the tip of my nose, and then also the bridge of my nose. I'll take a little bit on my brow bone, and then a little bit on the inner corners. Even though I'm going to add another color there, I just like to put the gold down. And then a little bit on my Cupid's bow. The brush that I love to highlight with is the Morphe M510 brush, and this is what I use to highlight my cheekbones. You guys, do you see that highlight? Girl, that is from the drugstore. Holy moly, it literally looks wet. Oh gosh. Ah, I'm obsessed. So yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend this product as well. Oh my, you guys, are you freaking kidding me? Like, what? Oh, this highlight is everything, guys, everything. So I also like to apply a little bit on the center of my forehead and on top of my brows and just like pretty much everywhere on my face, because I love a glowy look. If you don't like a super bright highlight, then you probably won't like this highlighter, but this is for all the people who are extra like me. I like to give my face one more little spritz. So then we're going to highlight the inner corner, and this is MAC Nylon Pearly White Eyeshadow. I'm just going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes with this, and you're gonna see what a difference this makes. So So when you highlight the inner corner, it makes your eyes just pop more. So I love highlighting the inner corner with like a white pearly color. So I'm just going to take my Morphe palette and I'm going to take the first color that I used, and it's this orangey color, and I'm going to just apply a little bit underneath my eye to give a little color. For mascara, this is the CoverGirl Supersizer mascara, and this is a waterproof one. I only use waterproof mascara because my eyes water a lot. So I'm just going to apply this to my lashes, and I'm just going to start with the root and wiggle up, focusing most of it on my natural lashes and then flaring it onto the falsies. And then I'm also going to use this to set my brows in place. This is MAC Strip Down Liner, and I just love MAC lip liners. They're so creamy, and I love this color. It's very neutral. I have pretty big lips, so I don't like to overdraw my lips, but if you do like to overdraw your lips, then do you. But I have very big lips, so I just like to line the shape of my lip. And everyone has a different lip shape, but what I like to do is I like to go like this, make a really cute face, and line my lips like this. No under unsingle. And I'm going to use my lip gloss, and this is the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss, which is literally the best thing ever. Obsessed with this. It's in Champagne Glow, and it does tingle a little bit, so if you don't like that tingling sensation, then you won't like this lip gloss. But I love this gloss. And this is the completed look. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look and learned something new. I spent a lot of time putting together all the prices, so I hope you guys really learned something and got some helpful tips and tricks for your everyday makeup routine. So this is my go-to look when I want to look like, you know, yeah, I tried to get ready, but I didn't actually take the time to get ready. But all of these things are very, very simple for the everyday woman to learn how to do. My number one tip for people who are starting out with makeup and just wanting to get an everyday makeup routine for themselves is to learn. So it's not going to come out probably how you would like it to come out the first time you do it. You have to keep trying and practicing, and practice makes perfect, I promise. So after you do it and do it and do it and do it, you will come up with a routine that is perfect for you, that is the right routine for you, that is so fast that you won't even think about it when you're doing it. You'll just be like, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like informational videos like this, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and follow me on Instagram. I always post when I upload new videos there, and I post a lot on my Instagram. If you guys would like to follow me on my journey, don't forget to follow me on there. And I will also leave my Twitter and my Snapchat in the description box down below. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.